Uh-oh, Dinotrux, look out!
This is a special episode sponsored by Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation.
What a great day! I'm ready to help my Dinotrux friends in the rock quarry. Ready to help them out anywhere I can be of service.
Whoa, Revvit, look out!
Whoa!
Watch where you're walking!
Boy, I almost got ran over. I better be more careful.
Ow! Revvit, watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry, Skya. I didn't see you there. Oh, boy, this is really busy today.
Look out, little bro!
Oh, no. Tun, are you okay?
Hey, what's going on here? Oh, Tun, did you spill all of the rocks?
Sorry, Tyrex. Revvit sort of got in my way and I didn't want to run him over, so I spilled, man.
Revvit, why don't you just move on and go somewhere else today? We're really busy here.
I'm sorry, Dinotrux. I just wanted to help. It's not so easy when you're a little reptile like me.
I know I made Revvit feel bad, but we're really busy here today. We can't have these little reptiles around or we'll never get anything done.
Well, that's all of them, Dinotrux.
Whew, nice job, Dozer. Oh boy, I guess it's getting late. Well, have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Morning already. Better get off to work. Morning, everyone. And hey, wait a minute. You guys look way bigger than usual.
Yeah, I don't think so, Dinotrux. We're the same size we've always been.
But you're almost as big as me, and this doesn't make any sense. Hey guys, what's going on with the turtle and the reptiles and everything? They look way bigger.
Nope, Dinotrux. They're the same size they've always been.
Ah, Skya, you're huge. Dozer, you're huge too.
Nope, I'm the same size I've always been.
Wait a minute, then I'm small?
Well, maybe you've been eating a little bit less, but you're always that size. Hey, Dinotrux, can you help move these boulders? We got a lot of work to do today.
I have no idea what's going on, but if you need help, I guess I'll do it. And
These are a lot heavier today than usual.
And there. Yeah, man, that took me all morning to stack those three, and I'm so tired.
Hey, what's going on here? Dinotrux, are you okay?
What? Revvit, why are you so big?
Not everybody can be as big as me, but come on, Dinotrux, I'll help you out with these boulders. Okay, I've got 2 of the boulders in my mouth. Now you just pick up that one and we'll start the stack.
I can't pick this one up. I already figured out it's too big for me. I gotta go find a smaller one.
Okay, well I'll just start it then and don't wander too far off.
This episode is sponsored by Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation. I don't get it. Yesterday I was way bigger than all these, and nope, that one's too big, and that one's too big too. Uh-oh, Dozer, hey, you're backing up a little too far, Dozer! Whoa, oh no, ah!
Whoa, let me help you out there. Oop, there you go. Whew, that was a close one. Dozer, did you realize you almost ran over Dinotrux?
I'm sorry, Dinotrux. It's just that you're so small, it's hard to see you.
I'm glad you're safe, Dinotrux, but let's take you to Revvit.
Dinotrux, there you are. I was wondering what happened.
Whoa, I was looking for a smaller boulder when I almost got run over by Dozer. Thankfully, Skya saved me.
Yeah, that could have been really bad. Alright, time to get down.
Well, it's good that you're safe, Dinotrux. But for your own safety, why don't you leave here and let us larger Dinotrux finish for today?
But I mean, I was a larger Dinotrux. No.
Uh-oh, Dinotrux, look out!
Oh, sorry, Tyrex, you didn't see it there, man.
Dinotrux, are you okay?
Oh, I feel dizzy.
Alright, don't worry. I got you now. You're gonna be okay. Don't worry about a thing. Oops.
Can I go to sleep now? Ugh.
Tyrox, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. Tyrox, come on, wake up. Tyrox, wake up, Tyrox. Hey, wake up, wake up.
Revvit! Hey, wait a second. You're small.
Yeah, I know. After what you said yesterday, you don't have to rub it in.
No. That's a good thing. And wait a second. Am I big again?
Of course, Tyrox. You're the biggest one of them all.
Yahoo! Of course I am, of course. All right, hop on, Revvit.
But where are we going, Tyrox?
We're going to pay attention to the little guys. Hey, everyone. Thanks for working so hard. You know, you guys do so much for us. How about you take the day off and we'll help you out?
All right, I got the whole load for the day here. Now have fun. Okay, guys, now who wants to be swung by Skya's crane?
Yeah, hop on, guys. This is your day.
I think Tornel's always wanted to give that a try.
Yeah, swing him more, Skya. I think he's enjoying it.
Oh boy, Revvit, what's gotten into Tyrox?
I don't know, but I like it. We should have more smaller Dinotrux appreciation days.
This episode is sponsored by Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation. Hey, thanks for watching. Now, one of the toys featured in this video is this giant Revvit, and there are tons of features that we are going to check out. This is part of the Dinotrux toy collection. A couple of cool things. We can pull the tail to spin the drill bit, so this is cool, and it looks like Revvit even talks. And this is a practical toy as well because his tongue is a tape measure. It's actually a working tape measure, and then when we pull his tail we can hear the sounds and we can spin the drill bit, so let's check it out. So here we have a Revvit out of the package. Looks pretty cool. This is a lot of little features and points of articulation that we should check out. So you can see, compared to my hands, this is a pretty big Revvit, especially because he's such a teeny little Dinotrux character. But first, let's look at him. So Revvit always kind of looks like a lizard or something. What I really like is you see how his eyes are hexagons here, so it makes it almost look like his eyes are even a tool. Really cool feature. Of course, he has the bulging eyes and the bright green head. Then he has a bit sort of where his where like a horn or something should be. He's got this bit right here. I'm going to show a little bit more of that in just a second. And we can also open up his mouth. And his open up mouth, his tongue extends out, and there's something cool and secretive with this tongue that I'll show in just a second as well. And this is spring loaded, so once I let it go, his mouth will close automatically. We also have his legs here, and the legs, there is a point of articulation on each leg right here. It does pivot, so see how I can pivot that back? So this is when he's like maybe standing here, pivot, like pivot it up, so now he's like standing higher up on the ground so he can maybe look up. So that's super cool, and his legs are awesome. So he's got three, I'm going to call these toes, 1, 2, 3 right there, and these don't pivot or anything. These are perfect platforms so that he can stand up without like falling over. You can see each one of these has a wheel that is going to roll back and forth. And so when we want to roll him, so of course rolling along some gravel right now, but we can still roll him back and forth here. Now on this side as well, we have a point of articulation. And then on the backhand side, we have this as well. We've got this pivoting leg here. So watch this. If I pivot these legs back, and so he's going to stand like this on his hind legs and maybe look up. Maybe he's looking up at his good friend Tyrox here. So we've got the 4 legs. Now you'll notice that the front legs are a little bit different than the hind legs. The hind legs only have like 2 toes. We've got this sort of like round heel piece right here, and it looks like there's a couple of different joints or sections in the hind legs that there are in the front legs. This episode is sponsored by Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation. So this is awesome. We can open up his mouth and we have this measuring tape right here, and you can pull it out to 6 inches. See that? So 6 inches. This is a working measuring tape, and it is a cloth tape, so I think it is super cool. It's also spring loaded, so when you let it go, it's going to go back into his mouth. Let's try this again. Isn't that cool? So we can let this go. Let's see, 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, even extends further than 6 inches back. Watch when I let this go. Goes back into his mouth and he closes his mouth. It looks like a real life lizard. Now, the tail doesn't turn, and that's because this is used as a mechanism. So for when we pull the tail, watch what happens up top here. So I'm going to pull it slowly, and look at that. The drill bit is able to spin and move. Isn't that super, super cool? And watch, I can pull it hard, or I can pull it soft like that. So it works either way. Now this kind of reminds me, it almost looks like a scorpion's tail or something, but don't worry, it's very nice and happy. Oh, and the bit has fallen out. That was my doing. I accidentally pulled this out a little bit. So this is cool because this bit spins and we have these 4 bits here. We can do some cool things with this. Now this piece right here, now these are 4 different bits, so we can sort of learn our shapes here. And in our shape learning, we can learn the different bits. So this is a driller right here, and we take this section and we're going to input it in the top here. And when we do that, it causes the whole thing to spin. See how that works like that? So the whole thing is now spinning. I think this is super, super cool. All right, so our first bit is spinning. Now let's see what happens when we get our second bit to spin. Now this bit is a little bit more like triangular. It looks like a cone or something. So here's the second bit. Put it in there, have it spin. There we go. Look at that. A good spin going on there. Nice job. All right, now we've got our third bit. Now incidentally, these are little holes, and we can mix and match and place these bits wherever we want. I just chose to put them in this order, but you can put them in whatever order you want to. So we have this bit right here, looks like an X right there when you look at it. And the top view, let's stick it in here, see if this one we can get it to spin. Nice job, look at that. So there are the third bit that is spinning. And you see I'm just pulling the tail out every time and it causes it to spin. Very, very simple action. Any little kid can just pull the tail, doesn't have to be hard, and this little bit's gonna spin. The last thing, this looks like a flat head, like a flat head screwdriver right there. So we can learn the shape of this as well. Let's put this in here. And look at that, this spins as well. So we have our 4 bits that can spin, and Revvit is multifunctional. He's like the Swiss Army knife for Dinotrux here. So this is super cool, and we can also get Revvit to talk. This episode is sponsored by Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation.
Let's tool it up. I suggest caution. I have got just the bit for that. Red tool for the win. Tail up. I have a plan.
Now, a couple of other Dinotrux that we are going to check out. One is this Tor tool right here, and this one is purple and gray, so we can kind of learn our colors as we look at each of the Dinotrux here. This one's pretty cool. Let's open this up, and it is a little Tor tool. Now, Tor tool is part of the class Tor tool, so it's a multifunctional rep tool. Hidden jack lifts heavy Dinotrux. Super cool. And then shockproof shall contain secret buffers, airbrushes, and spray paint. This guy's pretty cool. Obviously a tortoise, but he's a Tor tool. What's awesome is that his shell is able to open up and he has a tool inside. Now this is kind of like a figurine. The one thing, it does have a ball bearing on the bottom here that does roll around. You can see there's like kind of a nut shaped right there, and he does have his 4 feet, this Tor tool, so we can roll him across the ground a little bit, and a smoother surface will have him roll even further. With this Tor tool, I really like it. I like the fact that this is purple, super cool. You can see a little bit of silver right there, look like some turtle shell imprint, so it looks exactly like a little turtle, and he's got his little head that moves around as well. Next we have Ace. She is one of the rep tool rollers as well. Let's open her up. She is pretty cool. Check this out. So Ace is one of the wrench tools. She has clamp feet that latch on any surface. Super cool. So if you've seen her in the show, you'll notice that. Expanding jaw locks on the bits, bolts, and screws. And then uses entire body to increase her tongue for big repairs. So the little Ace here, she can do a lot of cool stuff. This episode is sponsored by Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation. So immediately you'll notice that Ace has 2 colors, kind of this silverish chrome and this light blue as well. And you can also see how this spins right here. I mean, this is just the figure. This is not going to spin, but as this spins, she can open and close her mouth. So this is actually a crescent wrench. See this? Here's the crescent wrench. You spin this, it's going to open this portion. It's like the lower part of her jaw and close it, which is why she can clamp down so hard and everything. And then it extends with the legs as well. Again, this is just a figurine. It has a little ball bearing right there, so she can roll across the ground very easily and smoothly. Next, we are featuring one of the auto wrenches. This is a rep tool roller as well. Looks super cool. So the auto wrenches are a hex wrench tool. I would call this an Allen wrench. That's really cool. So we have a swiveling wrench head, which, you know, builds and repairs. Magnetic claws. Ooh, magnetic claws. That's super cool for gripping metal and climbing on rock. And of course, this is just in the show, not this particular figurine. Then we have metallic tails for etching plans. Now, I really like how they incorporated an Allen wrench into Dinotrux. This is again one of the figurines, and I like how they look too. Kind of, you know, they're these smaller little Dinotrux, kind of like Revvit, unsure of themselves maybe a little bit as they're running around. But see how the face looks at, and then got the bulging eyes as well. This curves up just like an Allen or hex wrench does. And this is super cool. Looks like it's a telescoping piece out here. So maybe this telescopes in and out. Now this is just, it's bendy material. It's not meant to be a point of articulation, but the material is just so bendy. And I think it's pretty durable. That's the one cool thing about all Dinotrux action figures and stuff, is they're really durable, built to last a long time, and they've got a lot of detail. Look at all this little detail all over here. And then he's got another ball bearing on the feet there, so we can roll this across like that. We're also checking out Waldo here. So Waldo is friends with Revvit and all of the Dinotrux. And if you'll notice, if you'll look carefully, of course he has the red, dark gray, kind of the chromish color metallic, and then black as well. But if you look carefully, you'll notice that he is a pipe wrench. So pipe wrench, you spin this little disc right here, and this whole thing is going to open and then close, and then this is going to gonna stay here. So it's really cool. He has stripes on his tail, black, red, black, red, black. And then as well, and this it bends just a little bit. He's got the little feet. Of course, he still also has the ball bearing, so we can roll him back and forth. Waldo is one of my favorite little Dinotrux. Hey, thanks for watching, and thanks again to Toys R Us and DreamWorks Animation for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Toys Review Toys channel, and then tap or click on a picture to watch another fun video. Have a great day!